What's up everybody? I'm back and today I got a really exciting video for you guys. So today I get to announce that my build is going back to SEMA with drift wheels. So as you guys know, I partnered up with Drift Wheels and they have them on my vehicle now. Now the cool thing is that taking it to SEMA, it's gonna be their booth car. So there's gonna be a lot of changes that happen to this car. So in this video, we're gonna start with one of those changes. Let's get to it. So the first thing that we're gonna do is actually those seats right over there by Corbeau. So definitely want to thank Corbeau for working with me on the build for SEMA 2021. We're gonna remove the stock seat that I have on the passenger side and the seat that I have on the driver's side and replace them with these really badass RRX Corbeau seats. So let's go ahead and get that done. We should be done pretty quickly. It's 4 bolts that have the seat down to the car, a couple of harnesses, and then we'll be on our way. So let's actually get this installed. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna unbox these seats. I haven't opened the box yet, so I wanna see what they look like. I haven't seen them in person yet. But I've heard amazing things about them and I can't wait to see them. First seat. And we have the second seat. And it looks like it's unshirt. Badass. All right, so let's take these things out. So these are it. These are the Corbeau RRX in black. So definitely, I love these seats. They're gonna look so badass on the car. So they come with rails and slider. So the rails, the sliders, and also Corbeau sells the Veloster, the 2nd generation seat brackets also. So we're gonna put these together. I'm gonna see what's involved, show you guys what needs to be done, and then we're gonna put them on the car. Let's go. So Corbeau makes this extremely easy to do. So because we're getting the seat brackets and everything from them, along with the seats, it already comes pre-assembled. So there's no hassle, nothing. All we gotta do is put these brackets on to the seat, and that's it. Then bolt it on. So I'll show you how that's done. So what we have to do first is identify what seat. So this is the passenger seat, because as you can see, if we flip it this way, here's the handle to recline. These are reclinable seats. And then on the bracket itself, you're gonna see that it'll say Hyundai Veloster, this is the driver's side. So we'll put this away. Then we'll grab the passenger side. So as you can see, that says passenger side. Now everything does come with instructions, with installation instructions. So we're gonna follow these instructions and go from there. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do here is remove these bolts. And after that, what we'll be doing is actually putting on the bracket. First, we gotta slide the rail all the way to the front. That will give us the clearance and the space to be able to put the first bolts in. and then you don't want to tighten it all the way. We'll slide it all the way back and then put the second set of bolts. So let's get this done. So once you have the bolts in, you don't want to completely tighten it. You just want to have them on there, because what will happen next is that we're gonna slide the seat bracket the other way so we can match them up. So as you can see, I put them in the wrong spot. The front ones, I put them in the wrong spot. They need to go that way. So let's fix that. All right. They go the very first hole. That's where they're gonna go. I guess that allows for some play. That's exactly why I'm doing this, so you don't have to. So you can just go in there, install it, and not have to worry about the mistakes. Cool thing is, it's extremely easy to do. Corbeau makes it super easy. And I mean, it always helps to have a second set of hands. I don't today, but I have a belly, and that helps too. Put these on. You still have space to move around. That's the goal, so that way we can now work on the back. So just tighten them just enough so they have still space to move around. I ended up dropping one of these in here, so. It's always good to have a magnet. All right. Let's slide it again. There we are. Now you'll see me take you guys off of the tripod here. Now you'll see that here we have to line up on both, and we'll get them on. So line the bracket up. The bracket will line up. So what I'm seeing here is that you want to just align the bolts. Now that they're all aligned, we'll show you here again. Now we want to tighten them all up, because we got the two here, the two there. Get those tightened up, and let's start removing the stock seat. All right, so the next thing here is to actually take off the stock seat. Now in my case, I have the H3R fire extinguisher, and that's actually put onto the seat bracket already. But no worries, that can just slide out. What we gotta do is that we actually gotta use the Torx but the female end. The size, this one's telling me E12. So that's what I'm gonna use. Take these guys off. Let me show you which ones I'm talking about. And there's gonna be 4 of them. It's gonna be 2 in the front and 2 in the back. So let's go here. So you see we got this one here, that one there. As you can see, the H3R bracket actually sandwiches in between, so it'll fit right back in there. And then I'm gonna give this a little clean. And then the back, you're gonna have 2 more. So let's take these 2 off, and then I'll show you how to take the last 2 off. All right, so I'm gonna slide out the H3R fire extinguisher, and then I'm gonna slide forward the seat. Fire extinguisher, seat, all the way to the front. And then we're gonna open the back door. By the way, the battery is off. You wanna do this with the battery off. You don't wanna do it with the battery connected, because you're messing with electronics, airbag, all that good stuff. Now back here, of course, I know it's a little dirty, but in the back of the rail, you're gonna see the same type of bolts. So I'm gonna take those off. Let me actually show you what they look like real quick so you see what they look like. And let's get you over here. So you have one there, second one there. You can't see it because it's dark. So we'll loosen those up. And then I'm gonna fold the seat up, and then should be able to take it off. All right, guys, don't mind the mess. I have a 6-year-old and she likes throwing all her junk everywhere. So once you undo those, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3 harnesses to undo and 2 clips. You have this one here that went there, and then you have this one that I'm playing with now. All you gotta do is get your trim tool in there, get it to open up or push in, and then falls out. You're gonna keep the harness down here, and we'll take the seat off. All right, so we got the seat out, vacuumed a little bit. Yeah, I know there's some trash there still from my daughter. So what you have here, occupancy sensor, airbag, seat belt, light sensor. Well, the sensor that says that you have your seatbelt on. So now I'm gonna go over to the actual seat. Here's the buckle. Follow it, and there's the plug. We're actually gonna take this off. We're gonna put that on the Corbeau. So let's do that. By no means am I a professional or anything like that. I'm just doing it to my own car, hoping that I don't break anything, and hoping that you guys enjoy what I'm doing. Holy cow, this thing is on there. Let me see what I can do. All right, so I got that off. Wasn't easy. I actually wouldn't recommend doing what I did, but I ended up using an impact. There's Loctite. That's why. So now we're gonna go through, undo the clips so we can get this guy out of here. All right, so easy to take off these clips, and this thing will slide out. You gotta wiggle it, but it will. So now we can reuse the seatbelt buckle in our Corbeau. And on the Corbeau, you will see that the bracket, let me lean this over a bit, has, I believe it's even threaded, it is, where this goes in. So I'll put that on, and then we'll get the seat in. All right. Cut myself twice. Now it's time to put the new seat in. So let's do this. You want to fold the seat, and then bring it in. Bracket lines up. bracket lines up. So I'm gonna bolt these down. We'll start putting them on. I'm not gonna tighten them all the way. And then we'll tighten everything all together. I'm gonna start with the back ones so that way I can do the H3R extinguisher again and be good to go. Now, before I do this, I'm gonna slide the seat all the way back. I'm gonna lift it. I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna lift it. So, let me bring you. It might be a little dark, but I'll explain what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna lift it just enough. Remember we put that bracket. Let me get a light. Let's see. Here's a light. So, remember we brought that harness for the seatbelt buckle. We're gonna plug it back in. By the way, your factory amp is here too. So, let me get that done and I'll show you how. Alright, so it was really easy. All you gotta do is find a plug it in, and that's it. So now let's put all these bolts. Alright, so now that I've tightened everything up, here is the final product for the passenger seat. So, I'm not gonna bore you guys through doing the driver's side, but that seat's going away. Now, I'm gonna tell you why I made this decision, because some people are gonna say, oh, you're replacing this with that, what are you doing? So, as much as this seat has been badass, it actually is not comfortable. So I'm getting rid of it, taking it out of the car. It's not comfortable. It looks really cool, and I've enjoyed every moment I've had with it. But honestly, the Corbeau seats, the bolstering is better. The material, it's just better for me. I am a size 38 waist. They both fit me, but that one is really comfortable. And at the end of the day, that's what I want, is a car that I can still drive and is comfortable. I take 200 plus mile trips in this car, and this one just gets uncomfortable. I've heard great things about the RRX. Corbeau has said amazing things as well. And you can tell the difference in the bolstering there. I'm excited. So, I'm not gonna bore you with the details on how to do this one. It's the exact same thing as a passenger. So, gonna rip this one out. All right, that's out. That's in. Honestly, I can't wait to get them out into the daylight so I can show you during the day what they look like, but damn, I already love this. So, tightened everything up, harness, all that's left to do now is reconnect the battery terminal, and we're done. So, let's do this. All right, so that's what it looks like. Honestly, I love it. Can't wait to be driving around in these. It's gonna look sick. And they're gonna feel great too. Can't see through the black. But, gonna be badass. Alright, so that's how the install went. And like I said, this is the beginning of what's going to happen to this car for SEMA. Tons of stuff up there that we still gotta do. Most of the stuff, hopefully everything I can, I'll do here so I can show you guys. There might be some stuff that I need help from professionals, and I will let you know when that happens. For now, I am going to clean up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But before I let you guys go, let me know what you guys think of these. Let me know if you prefer Recaros, if you prefer the Corbeaus, if you prefer stock. Like I said, I personally love the Corbeaus, and I definitely want to give a shout out to them for working with me. See you guys in the next video. Peace.
How to keep the healing.